Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brooke and I'm an actress from New York that has had tons and tons of acting training and worked with so many professionals in the industry, sharing my knowledge with you guys to help you break into your next role. So as you guys might have read by the title of today's video, I am so excited for this video. I am going to be reviewing celebrities' self-tapes. And in this video, not only will I be reviewing them, but I will be giving you guys some tips and tricks that my trained actor mind notices these celebrities doing that helped them book the role that can also help you hopefully book your next role. So we're gonna hop right in, but before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and also check out my singing channel. I post my music on there and music videos, and I have a lot of stuff coming out that is super exciting, so I'd love for you guys to check that out. And also make sure to share this video with your actor friends. The acting community is all about helping one another and paying it forward, so make sure you share these tips and tricks with some of your friends. Alright, we're gonna dive right in. Alright, so this first tape I'm gonna be watching is Dacre Montgomery's self-tape for the role of Billy in Stranger Things.
Hi, I'm Dacre, and I'm going for the role of Billy.
Okay, so right off the bat, something I immediately noticed that catches my eye is that he's shirtless. And not only is he shirtless, but he's shirtless in his slate, which is very interesting to me. Sometimes as actors, we hear mixed things. Some casting directors really like when you stick to the script, do your job, and keep it rolling, while others really like to see you kind of break out of what is written on the script and do something kind of out of the box, something that'll catch their eye, and I think that's always the way to go. This is definitely super out of the box. You don't see people filming self-tapes shirtless, let alone their slate, very often, but I can understand why it caught their eye and attention right off the gun. Another thing I'm noticing is that he used red text. Typically they should be white, black and white. That's just kind of standard, but it definitely catches your eye and makes you want to keep watching. Some people might see that as unprofessional. Some people might say he doesn't know what he's doing. He might be a little more green in the industry, but clearly it caught people's eyes, so. Okay, I'm pausing again because I already see something else I really like that he did right off the gun. He walked into frame from off camera. Making this choice is totally going to depend on your scene, but I think it was so fitting for this. Like, he came onto screen and immediately you felt that energy. And he also didn't come onto screen from like directly screen left or screen right. He like almost diagonaled in, which was really interesting. And he's just so present. He's so in the character. He is taking his time. He is using silence to his advantage, and it's just remarkable.
He wasn't planning on taking that body from me.
Such a long moment before. A moment before can really change your scene.
You wasn't planning on taking that body from me, were you?
You get away, man. I found him. I got dibs.
Oh, I guess I should start running. You got dibs.
I earned him. You came in a car. That's not fair. He's mine.
That's not fair. He's mine. Well, not anymore. Now listen. You got two choices.
Worth noting here, he is incredibly still in this performance, but I also notice on this part of the scene his head is getting cut out of the frame, which again might be seen as a little more green, unprofessional, but yet he's so in it that it doesn't even matter.
Either you go quietly and I take the body, or you stay, I beat the crap out of you, and I still take the body.
The way you beat the crap out of John Brown.
Okay, Chambers, you little shit. This is your last chance. Easy way, hard way. What do you say?
Why don't you go screw your mother some more?
You are dead, kid.
You're gonna have to kill me, Billy.
Oh, I got no problem with that. Okay, now listen Why don't you put that away before you shoot yourself in the foot with it, okay? You ain't got the sack to shoot a woodchuck.
If you don't stand still, I'm gonna shoot you.
Okay, come on, why don't you
God.
just give me that gun, okay, and get out of here while you still have a chance? You must have at least some sense, right?
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill me?
Yeah, Billy, I am.
He's so good. Okay, sorry.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill me?
Yeah, Billy, I am.
I'm gonna get this from this one.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry about that.
His stare is so intense. I mean, yeah, that was a great scene. He killed that. Yeah, he was still, he was very in the moment. He just really, like, you can tell he put in the work rehearsing that, so bravo. All right, this is the second scene in his audition. Immediately, I'm shocked by the music. Typically, you're not playing music in a self-tape. He's also shirtless again, and I think it totally works. Like, I think he wanted to shock the casting directors and make them really look at him, and I think he did a really good job of doing that. Okay, now I'm confused. Alright, so he just added that little snippet in there for no reason. Just wanted to add that in there. Interesting. That was different. Confusing. I'm sure casting was confused by that, but also so intrigued by his performance that just wow.
Jesus, this place is a real shithole.
It's okay.
Okay.
Alright, so there's music playing again. His shirt is on.
Okay. I don't see any waves around here, do you? I see waves of shit. Cow shit, Max. Waves of cow shit.
I don't see any cows.
Well, clearly you haven't seen the high school girls yet.
That's not funny.
No, it's not. It's not funny. You know why? Because I'm stuck here. Forever in this nightmare, this crazy friggin' Hicktown Twilight Zone. You know, whore of a mother.
Something I want to note is he's really using the room. Like, when you're watching him, you can see that he is seeing everything that he's saying. He is seeing this town that he's talking about. He's looking at the other high schoolers. Take notes, people.
Mother. I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy.
It's your fault.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You say it's my fault. It's my fault that we're here?
I didn't say anything.
Hey. Look at me. Hey!
Billy, slow down!
What, these are new hit friends?
No, I don't know them.
Well, how would I try and hit them then? Do I get bonus points if I get them all in one go?
Billy! Billy, stop it! That's not funny! Stop it!
Wow, he is so good. He is just having fun with this. Like, he's so in the moment. He's letting loose, and I think I can see why he got the role, like, easily.
Stop it! Stop it, Billy!
I think it's really interesting that he's holding his phone.
Stop it!
That was close, huh? Yeah!
Wow. So in this, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, in this scene, he's actually driving. So it's interesting to me that he's not mimicking driving in this scene. He's just dancing like a nut. And then also the screaming. Like, typically you don't see people really screaming in self-tapes. They don't usually like when you scream, but he's just like so in this character that it doesn't even matter. Like, at all.
Name's Billy. Nice to meet you.
Wow, so that was really different from like the typical self-tape you might see. Very different. Like the formatting is just very different. And I'm curious to know if he had like a manager or agent at this time, or if this was like an open call. I don't think it was, but I'm curious how his manager or agent passed that along. I mean they probably saw the brilliance in it, but like even down to the formatting of like the text, the thank you, the red letters, the in-between parts where he's just shirtless and dancing, the last part that had nothing to do with the scenes where he's just shirtless with the glasses on, like 11 out of 10. That was awesome. Okay, we have another audition tape here from Stranger Things. We have Natalia Dyer. Hers looks a little more typical of what you see in a self-tape.
My name is Natalia Dyer. I'm with Sharon Smith, and I'm 5'3".
So if anybody has anything to get off their chest before we pray, now's the time.
Well, I have this friend who won't even sit with us at lunch because we're Christians.
Yeah, Brody.
Look, it's not because you're Christians. It's because you're a coalition of social misfits.
You act like you don't even know us.
That's because you act like you're better than anyone else. I'd rather use my lunchtime to study, just so I wouldn't end up in some pathetic JC like Mark. No offense, Don.
Alright, that clearly wasn't the full thing, but hers was, I like that she had so many different people in the room. Like, it wasn't just one person reading off camera. There were 3 different people playing each character, so that's something to note if you're someone who really likes to actually look at a person when you're doing it. Have multiple people in the room if there's multiple characters going on. Okay, so this next audition tape is an audition tape by Emilia Clarke. She's auditioning for the role of Elizabeth in the movie Belle, and she actually did not get this role. So let's check it out and see what she did.
Oh, what if I should never find someone so incomparably suitable and wealthy?
What if he's suitable, but you don't feel yourself with him?
Dido, he understood me. And whenever he looked at me, I somehow felt right in this one.
So right there, it almost seemed like she forgot the line, and maybe she didn't, but she played it off so well. If she did, she just played it off like the character was thinking, and that was awesome.
I am certain his affections were growing for me, and I am certain of my own love.
Oh, Beth, stop it. It is not love.
Dido, you stop it, won't you? You know no more of love than I myself, do you?
That emotion change was awesome.
Do you?
No.
That change between those two do yous was really cool to watch. She clearly really prepared for this audition.
No.
What right do you have to name what I'm feeling than me? I've heard nothing from him since the ball, Dido. I was certain an announcement would be made any day. But he meant it this time.
Well, then he is not a man of his word. I will help you find the kindest, most wonderful of husbands, and I shall ask Papa to use a portion of my inheritance for your dowry.
You would do that for me?
Bet anything for you.
Dido.
She really sees the relationship with this character she's talking to. You can tell she's very in it. She very much has that emotional connection, and it's brilliant.
I have been of the mind state these last few days that it is my little means that has delayed James in making his approach.
I think you may be right.
Well, then I cannot thank you enough. Oh, I will tell Papa to write immediately to Lady Ashford.
No.
No?
James Ashford is not kind. He's not a man to give your life or your dowry to.
Then your gift comes with conditions.
No.
What then?
Well, I'm trying to make you see he is not appropriate.
Appropriate? The brother of the man you are to marry is not appropriate for
He
me.
doesn't desire you, Bet. At least even if he does, you would regret such a mistake. He laid his hands on me, Bet, in the most ungentlemanly fashion.
I love the way that she like looked around the room like she was really thinking. This character just feels really developed and really real.
Why should you say such a thing?
The assembly rooms, he hurt me.
You are a liar.
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know.
Her emotional changes, like, this is something to definitely keep in your back pocket and learn from.
I don't know. But can't you see? He would never touch you.
Bet?
You are beneath him.
I'm beneath him?
Yes, you are. You...
What? Tell me, what am I, Bet?
You are... illegitimate. Have you never wondered why you are not permitted to eat with our guests?
Very well done.
That was awesome. So she did not get this role, and clearly based off watching that tape, you can see that it had nothing to do with her actual craft and acting abilities, because she's just astounding. It could have had something to do with her height, with her hair color, with anything. So that's what kind of sucks about doing auditions sometimes, is sometimes you could get so close to getting the part and you lose it just because you might be an inch too short for the role. Okay guys, I found another exciting one. This is Stephanie Shu's audition tape for Everything Everywhere All at Once. So let's check this out.
It's you. You're Juju Tabuti.
Immediately I think it's so cool that she's doing this hand gesture and like makes this noise. Like, that's very funny to me and cool.
That's exactly right, Michelle.
Don't call me that, I'm your mother. It's you. It's been you this whole time. You're the reason my daughter doesn't call anymore. Why she dropped out of college, gets tattoos. You're why she thinks she's gay.
Oh! Woo! Woo! Ooh, you're still hung up on the fact that I like girls in this world, Michelle. The universe. Sorry. The universe is so much bigger than you even realize.
I am curious if in this audition she forgot the line and said sorry, or if that was a part of the audition. I don't think it was. I think she literally forgot the line, and she almost starts like smiling like she knows she forgot it. So that's something a lot of casting directors will say not to do. You never want to apologize when you're in the middle of a scene that you're doing or performing, or a monologue, and be like, oh, sorry, I messed up. Like, can I restart? They always want you to keep going. But then here we see that she said sorry and she took a moment and she almost kind of replayed it in her mind. She did the hand gesture again and thought about where she had to be, and the line came to her and she kept going and she got the part. So let's keep watching.
Michelle. Okay, look, I'll be out of this universe in a bit, I was just coming in to check in on something.
Don't make me fight you. I'm really, really good.
I don't believe you. Say that again.
Don't make me fight you.
I don't believe you. Say it again.
I'm really, really good.
I don't believe you! Okay, look, let me help you, open up your mind, yeah?
Okay, so this is something really different that we're seeing here. She is clearly nervous. She's forgetting all of her lines. She's like laughing in the middle of the scene. So I'm very interested in this.
Open it up. Slide your fingers into mine. Don't look so sad. Open up. Take a peek. What is it? A bagel. I got bored one day. Like really, really bored. and put everything on a bagel. All my hopes and dreams, my old report cards, every breed of dog, every last personal ad on Craigslist, sesame, poppy seed, salt. And it collapsed in on itself. Because you see, Mother, when you really put everything on a bagel, it becomes the truth.
What's the truth?
Are you ready? Nothing matters.
I can't tell if this second part here is from the same day or not. And I'm also gonna say that I don't think this was her first audition. This must have been like a callback. It seems like she filmed this one another day, so maybe they had her, you know what, go over your lines again and then come back tomorrow and we'll redo it. She's very much more still in this part here.
No, Joy, you don't believe that.
Nothing fucking matters. Feels kind of nice, doesn't it? If nothing matters, then all the pain and guilt you feel for having failed me goes away too. Sucked into the bagel.
Can you sing Sucked Into the Bagel?
Sucked into the bagel. Sucked in to the bagel. That's a bad song.
I have no idea what that was, but that was so interesting to watch. This clearly wasn't her first self-tape going into the audition, but it was still really interesting to watch and interesting to learn from. Just watching her kind of mess up, take her moment, laugh during it, and be human is really cool. And then seeing her in this kind of what seems to be next day or maybe later in the day or earlier in the day be very still and present and off book was really cool. Okay, we're gonna end this one on Rachel McAdams' audition tape. I believe this is the audition tape, yeah, for The Notebook. So let's just take a look at this because I've seen this before and this is pretty iconic.
I don't know.
What about the last 2 days? They have.
Immediately she's very connected with the reader. Like her eye contact, you can see in her eyes she has a connection there.
Right? Can't just take that away.
I find it interesting how she kind of just wiped her upper lip or nose or whatever she just did there. It kind of just brought life to the character, made them feel very human, not like a character.
You make love to me. Then you go back to your husband. Is that the plan? Is that a test out? I didn't pass it?
I made a promise to a man. He gave me a ring and I gave him my word.
And your word is shot to hell, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I'll find out when I talk to him.
So you're not gonna break your promise? That's what this is about? I thought it was about following your heart, Al. Or maybe...
Ooh, the way she turned away. That was deep.
It's about something else, let's be honest. Maybe it's about security.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
You know, he does have a lot of money, Al.
Okay, now I hate you. Now I hate you. You don't think that I love Lon? You smug bastard. Haven't you been...
I feel like she's so memorized and off book that she's maybe not even sticking exactly to the script. She said that I hate you twice, and that just felt very natural and like she was really feeling those emotions, and that was like really cool to see.
paying attention for the past. What do you think's been happening here?
I don't know. I think I must have misread the signal.
Yeah, I guess you did.
You're bored out of your head, Allie, and you know it, or else you wouldn't be here.
You arrogant son of a bitch.
Stay with me.
I like how she's playing her anger as laughter, because I think that's something that casting directors will always say, like, do what's not obvious, right? So the obvious thing to do in this scene would have been to be mad and have a scowl on her face and be screaming at him, but she's not doing that. There are moments of her anger, but a lot of her anger is nervous laughing, and that happens to me. When I'm really angry, I laugh, like, and I can't help it. I'll be crying, but I'm laughing. But it's not funny. I'm literally just so frustrated that it's transpiring through laughing, and that's like something super interesting to play with, and something really real and human, and just that's really, I'm taking note.
Stay with you?
Yes.
Why would I stay with you? Look at us, we're already fighting.
Well, that's what we do. We fight, Al. You're not afraid to tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch. I'm not afraid to tell you when you're being a pain in the ass, which you are 99% of the time. But I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings, Alec, because they got a 2-second rebound rate before you back doing the next pain in the ass thing. So, it's gonna be hard.
Like how she took that moment. She didn't just hop into the so. She took a moment. She thought about what he said, and then she said, all right, so?
It's gonna be hard.
She's taking her time with this. She's living in the moment, and you really see that. She's showing so many emotions, and she's going back and forth, and she's angry, she's sad, she's hurt, she's confused. You see it all.
We're gonna have to work at this, but come on. Don't take the easy way out.
Oh, what easy way out? There is no easy way out. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt.
Well, forget about everyone then. Forget about everyone and me and him and your parents and then what you think you should do. What about you? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is, Al.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That was remarkable. That was a really good one to end with. Can you guys see my cat? Now I want to go watch The Notebook, so I hope you guys found these really helpful and insightful and found my commentary on them helpful, and you could take some of the notes into your next performance and your next self-tape. And if you do, let me know how you do. Also, if you guys maybe want to do a series where I review your guys' self-tapes, we should also do that. I think that would be really fun. I've seen other people do that before, so like this video if you guys would want to do something like that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you could be notified next time I post, and subscribe to my music channel as well. That is linked down below. Follow me on social media, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Mabel.